I'm going to explain why colonizing helps third world countries. I'm building a house in Ecuador, and one of the major criticisms of documenting this build is colonizing another country. Now, I chose to live in Ecuador because it's cheaper to live, has great waves, and still has traditional values. In this video, I want to point out how important foreign money is to the local economy, and I can only speak through my personal experience. First things first, for standard of living to go up in a third world country, there needs to be money injected into the economy. That's called capital, and that's me. So I took $100,000 and injected it into the Ecuadorian economy. Where does that money go? That is a good question. First, it goes into buying supplies to build my house. So that money goes to local building stores owned by Ecuadorian families. Depending on what store has which material, that's where we would go. We went to about 4 different building stores. There is no giant corporation in these small towns, so we were supporting local Ecuadorian families. So that money that buys materials for the house stays local. Next, we need workers and skilled laborers. We are a crew of 10 men. Everyone is from a small town on the coast called Bolivar Libertad, and most of the residents in the town are builders and all are Ecuadorian. So out of that $100,000, it goes to local Ecuadorian building stores and local Ecuadorian builders. Here's where Western culture has kind of lost its mind. You can't even comprehend how lucky you are just to have a job, because a lot of Ecuadorians don't have jobs, and that's because there's not that many jobs to be had, and most don't pay very well. Something as simple as a steady job is rare here. So for 4 months, 10 men have worked on my house project, which means that 10 family have consistent work and income. The average family is 1 wife and 3 kids. That's 50 people are benefiting from this project. Not only that, we have fun on site. We drink beer on Saturday and we have competitions for meat because I appreciate them doing such a great job in working so hard. Giving them these gifts of meat is something these builders have never experienced in their life and are extremely grateful for. So that money goes to 10 families that can eat, survive, and prosper. Here, let me give you an example. My crew leader is going to build a second house after the project, which he's going to rent out and start making passive income. This is going to help him elevate his family into a higher class in society and have more opportunity for his kids. Now understand, Ecuador and most of South America is extremely corrupt. Now with this gringo money, all of it goes to local Ecuadorians, not government and not corporation, because they get paid in cash. They show a low income tax and don't get taxed by the government. My final point here is, if you want to make this world better, greener, reduce suffering, have less garbage in it, we need to elevate the poor third world countries as fast as possible. Because after a certain amount of income, people start to care about the environment, not throwing garbage out the window and putting their kids into a better education. We are not talking about the capitalistic corporations sucking the resources out of the country. What we are doing is elevating standard of living on a macro personal level. Remember, for humans to prosper and grow and get a better education, they need capital. And the best way to do that is as an individual level by putting money into the hands of good people that do good work. A mutual exchange.